Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new here, please like and subscribe for all future content. So, Jeremy the Quartering, he done a video the other day regarding a VG 24/7 editor, Kirk McKeand, and because he done a couple of comments about a political unrest taking place in the UK, and he actually urged violence. But this is coming on now as well, even more. That Eurogamer writer, he's even tried to rally all these social justice warriors to do fake copyright strikes on YouTube against Jeremy. This is what's wrong with YouTube's copyright strike system at this moment in time. People can just go on there, they can just false flag them, and when you go against them and say, well, no, you're wrong, it's this, they come back with, no, we're not going to do anything. And YouTube allow it to happen. YouTube needs to be fixed with a copyright system. A lot of people have had this issue. So, this is coming from one angry gamer, and it's also coming from Jeremy as well. So, Eurogamer writer tries to rally SJWs to copyright strike the Quartering's YouTube channel. So, Jeremy, he published a video on May 21st roasting VG 24/7 deputy editor Kirk McKeand over some of his comments about the political unrest taking place here in the UK, involving Carl Benjamin campaigning for an MEP seat. So McKeand and his peers within the tight circle of game journos, they were not amused at Jeremy's roast against him. And what they decided to do, they wanted to strike his YouTube account with false claims. So, Jeremy, he did actually upload a video yesterday on the 22nd, and this video, it was just the tweets from Eurogamer writer Paul Watson, who actually conveyed with Kirk on Twitter about how they could get back at Jeremy for exposing them for being thin-skinned, petty, and just downright being assholes. So, it is true as well. It's absolutely disgusting that they thought they could get away with all of this as well. But the thread, so we got by here. At 1:55 a.m, May 22nd, Paul Watson made a not-so-real suggestion to strike Jeremy's account. So after Kirk put out, also revealed my email address, which gives me good grounds to get it taken down, even though he's posted it himself on Twitter, and in Twitter terms of service, it actually says that it can be used worldwide by anybody. Paul Watson responded with, "Be a shame if he suddenly had a bunch of strikes on his account." Well, first of all, why would you even say that? Because you're just trying to get someone shut down because you're an asshole. And you are literally trying to incite violence. And, Kirk did attempt to walk back Watson's threat ever so slightly, which is kind of funny, when someone challenges them on firing false strikes against the YouTube account over an opinion video. So someone went back with, "It would, but over a critical opinion on an 11-minute video you probably never even watched. You would want to submit false strikes on a person with different opinions." Which Kirk went back with, "Oh, I did watch it. Half of it was spent reading a news post I farted out 8 months ago. It's also very funny." So he's gone on and said that, even though he's like, "Oh, how dare he do this?" So he's trying to step back. You can see he's trying to do a little bit of damage report. And to be honest with you, this Kirk guy and this Paul Watson, they just seem to be the type of people now. They want to be the white knight sort of thing, and it's not really going to work because they're going to get so much backlash for going out on a public platform and saying, let's false copyright strike people because they got a difference of opinion. Where's democracy? Democracy is dead in my eyes now with that. It was actually really good because in the thread as well, tons of people, they actually warned them that using this is not exactly going to be good. There's tons of serious ramifications. You got someone here, Trintong. Are you really going to suggest that and think you would not get backfire? In our Asian culture, you are acting a fool right now. And it was good as well because, the Quartering, Jeremy actually put one out himself, and he goes, "This guy runs social media at Eurogamer. It's very interesting that a website which makes its money from creating content would have their employees out there breaking the law and trying to silence other content creators. You better effing believe this is getting a video." Which is true, because that's basically like me saying, oh, so-and-so done this to me, I don't like his opinion, so I'm going to strike his channel and I'm going to claim his video, even though it's got nothing to do with me. That's exactly how this has gone. And, Kirk, he does actually have a history of similar antics. He's engaged in public transphobia against a conservative. He's mocked gamers for criticising politics in games. And this guy, he writes, he does blogs for games. It's like, dude, these are the people who are going to come to your website, who are going to look things up and read it. It's like, what are you doing? It's just, the way everything has gone is absolutely mind-blowing. This is why when you got, again, it's going back to the age-old, well, it's not age-old really, but a couple of weeks ago, they were saying the OK sign is the sign of the white supremacists and the KKK and all this bollocks. But it's not. It was just made up on 4chan because people wanted to see if people would believe it, and they did. This is the problem. Kirk and Paul and all these people, these are the type of people who would believe it. And they would run it straight through it in nearly every one of their stories. They'll try and make it look, oh my God, Jeremy the Quartering, look what he's doing. He's doing the OK sign. He's a white supremacist. Well, it's like, whoa, what the hell are you doing? You got Barack Obama. You got the Pope. You got everyone doing it. It's like, come on. It's the OK sign. It's like, yeah, brill. It's the outrage culture we live in now, isn't it? That's the biggest problem. But I really do find it funny that all this has happened at the moment because there is some sort of a uprising against all these outrage politics and the way the outrage culture currently is going. And I think it's amazing because people are not going to sit back and take all the shit that these people are dealing anymore. If someone's got a difference of opinion, great, have a conversation with them. If they haven't and they just want to shut you down, which most of them do, so they either block you or they try and get you deplatformed, it just goes to show that they haven't got a genuine argument for you. And they're just like, yeah, I'm right, you're wrong, I'm going to throw my toys at the pram. And that is it. Which, it's going to be glorious when all these people finally come around and say, oh, you know what? Yeah, we were a bunch of assholes. We don't know what we're doing. And that will mostly rise up as well for feminists, because even when you have women come out now and say, yeah, I'm ashamed to be a woman because of you. Because these feminists, they're making women look bad. They want to they're, again, outrage culture, innit? If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see your lovely faces soon.